So, first thing, it is wintertime, so sticky treps and snow do not like each other. So, those are off. And not the usual. I usually swap over to the rocks that are sitting over there with the JK. But for this year, I put these on. So, I'm pretty much gonna gut Sanford. It needs everything redone. The wiring's bad, transfer case is bad. Shit, the transmission doesn't want to shift very good. Motor is toast. Frame is broken. The list goes on and on. And I have been wanting to stretch or build it bigger, but I kind of am wondering, why not put this JK together that's been plaguing me. And I think I'm going to use a lot of the stuff out of the Jeep. I'll go through and rebuild it all, put it in the JK, and Sanford is going to be no more. But I think I'm going to use the hood, or I'm going to make a hood like Sanford's as a tribute to go on the buggy. I don't know, but there's about 3 different rigs if I part this Jeep out that this can build. And I say this is I built this to prove a point of what simple leaf springs can do, and kind of an old school build. And it's been 4 years of beating the crap out of this thing, and it's just got to a point we've kind of outgrown it. The stuff we're getting into now does require a buggy. The adventure stuff I want to do, I would like more room. The JK will probably be a 2-seater, but we'll have all that storage room for if you go camp on Rubicon or whatever we do. But this, with the propane and everything, we have no cargo room. Those are my propane tanks right there. That's my cooler. There's some tools sitting in between. But my whole bed is full, so it's not very long distance friendly. So there's just a multitude of things. And yeah, I could put an LS in and stuff, but it's just everything about this thing is like it just needs completely gutted and started over. But why start over on an old foundation when I can start with a new one? So I'm sad to say, but we are definitely going to tear this thing apart and put it to better use. So, yeah, I don't know. The heart of Sanford will still be, it's basically everything in Sanford, because I'm going to roll these axles out with leaf springs and everything, and they are going in this JK. I will go through the tranny, and I got another 300, or I might finally actually put an Atlas in, but I'll put all that stuff in this JK. And so it's going to have that. The JK will have the LS, and it'll be on the 42 IROX. I think the motor in Sanford's, well, it's pretty much needs rebuilt, so it ain't going in nothing. But the treps, they're going to end up on the buggy. The axles that were going to go in the JK are going to end up in the buggy, and it's just kind of a hodgepodge of stuff. But I think this is kind of a new era. I want to do a little more adventure, long distance wheeling, and this thing will be very capable. And I don't want to quite beat this JK in the rocks like we did Sanford. I want this to where if we come across some hardcore stuff, we can do it, but I don't want to just murder this thing. So that's what the buggy will be for. So that's kind of my plan. I think I got a few highlights from the weekend. We didn't really get a whole lot out. Like I say, it wasn't running real good. So yeah, we kind of just all we could do to get back to the trailer. But Wyoming was, as always, pretty hard on old Sanford. So, but anyway, yeah, here's a few more clips this weekend. And I did do a trip, I think a week or 2 ago. We did some night wheeling, but the cameras weren't really filming it. And yeah, it was just, I didn't really get much of that. So, but yeah, I'll show you a little bit of this weekend. And then I'm going to start gutting this thing out and swapping it all into that blue JK over there. So anyway, that's the end of her.
Been a few months since we've done some
Sanford's last hurrah.
announcement.
Yeah.
Surprise everybody, this is Sanford's last hurrah.
Yeah. A little trail exploring today. slippery. God damn.
Come on, Sanford.
I don't know.
I know. And that one there,
Like,
like
it's
we would
both
have to
tires.
lay that. We'd have to lay that
Yeah.
baby tree down and not get over to your side.
I can
'cause
just get your
otherwise-
tire Sanford's officially done. I smoked the motor on it this weekend. I got a few highlights of that. Most of it came from when I was in Wyoming. I laid on my side for quite a while, and that kind of created an oil pressure issue. And yeah, now it's bad, and we have no power. And we barely got her home this weekend. We were up playing in the snow, and I was really worried, but we made her back. So anyway, stay tuned for more. We'll get Sanford gutted out. We're going to get everything swapped into blue JK. But yeah, so it's kind of the end of an era, but the beginning of a new one and new adventures. So we want to do a little more exploring and camping and kind of adventure type stuff. So we're going to expand out a little bit more than just crawling and stuff, and get into a little bit more of the outdoorsy things. So stay tuned. Yeah, it'll be a whole new era. So thanks for watching.